global family, greetings, greetings, greetings. This is Kalai, the small town girl who came here, who built, and extremely grateful I'm talking to you today. This is Midweek Momentum, week number 30. Last couple of days since Saturday, I've been talking to so many of you across the continents. And I came down to one simple topic that is so important that many of you are missing it. And I'm going to today try my very best with this pen and paper and Robert behind the camera to make this simple for you. Now, the main important thing that you are here for is the results, the checks, the outcome. So let's call the outcome. Outcome of everything that you're doing, your activities, gives you the BVs, that gives you the checks. Now, when you're not happy with this outcome, okay, don't beat yourself up. Don't start going into this direction of questioning so many things. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with the environment? What is wrong with the market? Don't stop it. Don't do that. When you are not happy with the outcome, come down to the process. It is always the process. Now, let's think a little bit more logically, think a little bit more systematically, the process. So what is the process? The process for our business is 8 basic building blocks. Now we have a new version of this 8 basic building block plus, and created by the we coming together, beautifully done. You can even get your certificate at the end of watching this 8 basic building block. Go and watch that. Okay, get everyone in your team to watch this. It's beautifully done. Now, when you come to this 8 basic building blocks, there is 2 blocks where they always has a lot of blocks in the head for the block. That is block number 4 and block number 6. What is 4 and 6? Invitation and follow through. So what gets you this invitation and follow through? There are calls. This one word, making calls. So let's today talk about these calls. Okay, I'm going to write it here, big, calls. Let's talk about it. This is what we want to talk about a little bit. And I realized many people are stuck here. You see, when I started and I thought it was the block number 3 list of names, they don't have names, so they are stuck. No, eventually I realized it was here. No confidence to call, scared to call, afraid of the response, afraid people are going to ask questions you cannot answer, or you don't know how to even follow through after a presentation. What to say, how to get them back for the next appointment, or even to call for a system or an event or presentation here. So when you go down here and check the calls or your people are making, the quality of the calls, what they are saying, you will realize your outcome will change. You will have more activity for the week. I tell you some things that I've done at the early days of my networking, discovering how to get this done right with people. My downlines, the people I am responsible for, the people I am accountable for, their outcome. I've sat with someone at a coffee shop, okay, for 4 to 5 hours just to get this person to call. So this person has been in the business, been in the system for months after months after months. No activities, no results, and nothing is changing. And I'm wondering why. And every day this person comes so excited, sitting there. And I sat with this person. I said, take out your list of names. How many calls are we making? Then suddenly this person was a little bit scared. And I was like, how many calls did you make? How many calls did you make? How many calls did you make? And this person had so much of fear in making calls. So afraid to make calls. So I sat in front of this person and said, today we are finishing these calls. Nothing happened in the first hour. I said, I'm going down there to do my presentation. I'm coming back. Calls. Nothing happened. The third hour passed and she started crying. And I said, you cry all you want. But we leave this table today. You're not going to be afraid of making calls. And I gave the script. I practiced with her and I did role play. I sat there, I gave the script and I sat in front there. Then she started making calls. After another call. Then by the time she left that day, she was not afraid of these calls. Then results started changing. When I started, it was in my apartment, okay? And I used to collect them every Saturday in my apartment, and we used to go through the activities. I used to check their activities for last week, and I used to help them plan their activities for the coming week. So I always believed that when Saturday, I sort their activities out for the week, they have a better week, better outcome. And I also have a better hold of the team for the week. So there was one person, week after week, but not doing this, but turning up, not doing this. And I said, bro, what's your problem? He said, bro, this. You have to call. So I gave my study room and I gave 200 names. I don't know what the names were. I had a lot of cards. I said, you just call. I don't care. Call. Until you break this fear, you're not leaving that table. And I left that person. After a couple of hours, the person came out and said, I'm done. I'm ready to make the calls now. Okay, so the moment they actually comfortable with this, and you will also realize, suddenly they will have a list of names. I don't know where it will come from. Suddenly the quality of people they will call will change. The quality of the people they call will change with their confidence in their calls. Suddenly better prospects will come. Suddenly the follow-ups will be better. Suddenly the sign-ups will, the number of sign-ups will go up. You see, this guy, I Show Speed World Cup. We just finished World Cup, so the world is still excited about the World Cup. I Show Speed, this content creator who was given 2 minutes to perform his song at the halftime of the finals. Guys, he was paid $2 million. He was the official, okay? He was given the official rights to stream World Cup from all the cities. And this guy, I Show Speed, for 4 years, made content, 4 years, was dedicated to this process, for 4 years making content for one person, dedicated to this process. He wasn't looking at this outcome and questioning him, questioning his position, questioning where he is, questioning the system, No, he was here focused on the process. To him was content creating 4 years and for one person watching the content. But today, when he's a sensation and World Cup is paying him so much of money, just perform 2 minutes, Shakira 3 minutes, Shakira just got 2 minutes, he got 3 minutes, $2 million for that 3 minutes. And the world is talking about, hey, let's create content, let's make content. Hey, this process. And alone, don't know whether people are going to listen to him, who is giving him idea for the content. Create the content, come with the ideas, record it, upload it, record it, upload it, record it, upload it. But here, you have a whole team behind you. Whole team in our industry. You have your working uplines, you have line of sponsorship, you have system, you have VCon. We hold your hand, we motivate you. You see, today, inspiration and motivation is everywhere. You can find motivation every single day. It's in every reel, every video, every Instagram post, every TikTok. But to have someone with you, to follow this, to have a process, to work 8 basic building blocks, to call. Hey, this is what real work is. This is the responsibility and our accountability towards the people we sign up, is to sit with them and not just motivate, but to go through this process, outcome process, 8 basic building block calls. Calls, are they calling? Are they talking? What are they saying? What is the number of calls? What is the number of calls? What is the number of calls? What is the outcome of the calls? What is the quality? And guess what? Even if you tell me today, I'm in a market, I'm all by myself, my uplines are not here, And I don't know, for some reason you cannot connect on Zoom with your uplines. But let me tell you, all you need to do is to just ask for a video, look for a video, listen to 8 basic building blocks, ask for some script, and continue, follow again and again and again and again and again. And when you check every single one in your team who are doing calls, how many calls are they making? You will realize the activities will go up. So today, I want to just tell you this. When you are not happy with your outcome, last week, whatever that happened in week 29, don't sit down and still think about that. Don't go into that line where you start questioning yourself. Look into the process. Look into the 8 basic building block. Look into these calls, what's happening. If you have fear, sit with somebody, break it. If you're alone in a market, this is what I did when I was alone. I used to put my earphone, listen to the song that I really like, inspires me, and I will sing, and then I will pick up the phone and I will call. And the next call. Then when I feel down, I will go back, I'll listen to the song, then I will call. This is what I did when I was alone in my apartment back then, when nobody was around me. But I knew I had to call, I had to call, I had to call. I was my greatest cheerleader, greatest motivator. Today, my downlines are very lucky. You are very lucky. Everyone is lucky. We have so many people to support us. But these calls, you got to do these calls. I cannot call for you. Your uplines cannot call for you. Your team cannot call for you. You got to take charge. Take charge of this in your team. And you see how week 30 transforms your activity. And that's the beginning of the outcome. Love you guys.